Good morning, guys. So today we have a really exciting day. We are going on a desert safari. So we're waiting for our tour to come and pick us up from our hotel, which should be here in about 30 minutes.
And on this desert safari, we are going to go through sand dunes, we're going to ride a camel, we're going to get to go to a bedouin camp and have a bedouin feast. I think there's going to be like belly dancing, fire breathing, and all kinds of things. So we're really excited about this.
So it's a little bit longer. We'll be picked up and we're going to head on out.
So our driver took us out of the city and out into the desert, and so right now we are at our first meeting spot where you can go and you can ride four-wheelers and dirt bikes and all kinds of things. This isn't included in our price, so we're not going to be doing it, but it's fun to watch everybody four-wheeling in the sand. And then after this, we're going to get to go in the car that we're in with our driver. He's going to take us through the sand dunes in the car. So we're excited about that part next.
So while we're just standing around here waiting for us to move on to the next spot, there are tons of people that are coming up and trying to sell us headscarves, quad bike tours, coconut juices, I mean all kinds of different drinks. But one thing to note, whenever we first arrived here to ride the four-wheelers, so it was 300 dirham for the both of us to get on one four-wheeler ride, and then they also were saying it was 400 dirham for us to ride in a dune buggy. However, the prices continue to drop the more and more we've said no. So they've come over and they said 250 and now they're down to 150. They're trying to get us to do it, and the tour guide said that he'll go convince them to give us a better price. So I kind of think the tour guides are in on it a little bit, and they'll get cuts of whatever is sold. So that's why he's willing to go, I guess, and do that to get us the deal to actually get us onto a dirt bike or on a four-wheeler. So we're still not really going to do it. That's more than what we're wanting to spend. We already spent quite a bit on the tour. We're going to wait for the stuff that's actually included on the tour, and then that's when we'll start doing this stuff. But just note, if you're wanting to come out here and you're wanting to do this stuff, play hard to get, haggle, and then you'll get a better deal than what they're initially going to offer you, even though you would think that's the price on an organized tour. Alright, so after sitting around for about 45 minutes to an hour waiting, it is now time to get in the car and move on to our next spot. So we're going to head and walk back. And I think the next thing is our driver's going to drive us through some sand dunes. So hopefully we'll get some action now.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free with me.
freaking goodness, that was way more intense than I expected. I kept thinking, we're on a roller coaster, and then I'd remember, no, we're in the sand on some cars. These could flip. But we didn't. I'm really surprised we didn't flip. I really thought we were. There was at one point where I was thinking like, okay, this is how we're gonna die. I'm just accepting it. But we did not. We survived. And he did amazing. Our guide did great. I'm kind of hoping it's over, but I think I like it. Since we survived, I think I do.
So just a super quick stop out here in the sand dunes. We're getting back in the car. They did have some sandboarding that you could do, but otherwise just taking pictures and stuff. So we're gonna get back in the car and head on to our next spot, which I think is the little tent village, where we're gonna be having dinner and having entertainment tonight. All right, we made it out to the Bedouin camp. They're calling it a Bedouin camp, but we're gonna go on top of a sand dune and take some pictures. There's lines for camels, and then there's supposed to be like belly dancers and fire breathers and all kinds of stuff here. I have to say, one of my favorite things about the sand dune tour was there was an old man in there who is Australian. I don't know if he's like a World War II like veteran or what toughened him, but he literally did not make a peep and just sat there silently, just straight faced the entire time while the rest of us were making little squeals and yeah. And then at one point he even said like, let me take a chance with this Land Cruiser and show you what it really can do in the sand. Just like straight face too. So I think he was serious, but anyways, so now we're gonna check out this campsite and see what all kind of fun stuff they have here.
We got our appetizers and came to our table. We ran over here because they just started the shows and they just did the belly dancing, and then I think they're about to start another one. But we are sitting here on some pillows on the ground at our table in the sand in this camp. So it's pretty fun.
So just all at once, they told everybody to go eat, and it's a huge mass of people, and the line's huge. I don't know why they don't just release it by table or something like that to make it a little more organized, but now it's just a mass of people all rushing to get food. There's a huge line forming. Aubrey jumped way ahead of me, so I'm gonna try to catch up with her. So we just ate a really good dinner. Had all kinds of different meats and satays and hummus and vegetables and fruits, all kinds of stuff. But just as soon as it was over, a fire breather started going, and he did a huge, really incredible show. But as soon as that was over, our driver said it's time to go. So we had to pack up as soon as he was done on the stage, and we are already having to head out, so we're having to walk to the door. But I will say the shows were incredible, really cool, really impressive, especially the fire breather end was really cool. Blowing fires, spinning fires, all kinds of stuff, really neat. So now we gotta head out, go to the car. I think we have about a 20 or 30 minute drive back to Dubai. So we are finishing this video right where it began this morning. We made it back to our hotel. Our tour driver just dropped us off. Actually, it was a different tour driver. They made us switch cars at the last second before we headed home. So, but our driver went ahead and just dropped us off at our hotel. And we're arriving back with a little bit mixed feelings about this this tour that we took today.
Yeah. So some amazing highs were the dune bashing was terrifying, and I was so scared in the moment, but then afterwards the adrenaline, it was so fun. It was really cool, and the driver did a great job navigating those dunes. No idea how he did that, but that was really fun. The food was really good. I really liked that, and the shows were amazing. The belly dancing and the fire breathing, it was so cool.
And the twirler.
Yeah, not sure what that was, but the twirler, he was great too. He did a great job. So that was fun. But then there were definitely some lows.
Yeah, we didn't get to like do the camel riding like we wanted to. There was henna, there was
the shisha. We didn't get to do that because there was just so many people. We didn't have time to do all the things that were included in our tour.
Well, and like along the way, we did make a lot of what we felt like were unnecessary stops. Yeah. Then we would stop at places and they were just trying to sell us a lot of things, and even at one point, one of the guys in our car told the driver like, okay, let's stick to the schedule because I don't want to make any more unnecessary stops. And then he even told him at one point, like, don't forget, you're the face of this company, because he was getting frustrated too. So we made so many unnecessary stops that we just didn't get to do anything. We felt rushed through it.
Cattle being herded through.
Yeah, and it's even more, it was multiplied by the fact that when you're walking through sand, you feel like you can't get anywhere. So when you're like trying to rush to get to the food or rush to get back to your seats, you can see the shows, you felt like you were like in a nightmare trying to like hurry, but you couldn't because of the sand. So there's a lot of fun things that we got to do, a lot of check boxes we got to check off today because we did get to go out to the desert and everything, but
yeah. Some things we wanted to do, we didn't get to do.
And, you know, the tour guides, too, like, they didn't do anything. Like, they didn't talk to us really at all. And then, honestly, like, even driving back home, it was kind of scary because our tour guide was just sitting on his phone, flipping through car listings while he was driving us and not even paying attention to the roads.
That was
and
scary.
There were some pretty crazy drivers on UAE roads, to be honest. So,
So I don't know.
Again, you know, so.
Highs and lows.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have mixed feelings.
Anyways, we hope that you enjoyed the video and you got something out of it. If you did, we're not really going to say our opinions on whether or not you should or shouldn't do it. You make up your mind about it. It may be really worth it to some people. It may not be worth it to some people. So you be the judge. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe so that you can keep with more of our travels. We would love to have you travel with us.